Donald, I understand that when you were the morning mayor in
Yeah.
Peterborough,
Yeah.
you had a weird split shift. You worked from 6 to 9
On the air with
on
a
the air.
powerhouse radio program.
Absolutely, and then from 12 to 1 or something like that.
That was the noon hour show.
Okay,
yes.
well, what, like, you had that off, or what did you do?
In between, you mean?
Yes, in
You
between.
mean between 9 in the morning and 12 noon?
Yes,
Well, I guess you could call it off. I was off the air.
you were off.
But
yeah.
we had promotions to do. Now, mind you, this only lasted for 6 or 7 years. No,
Yeah.
No, it was only in the summertime. But one of the promotions that we did in Peterborough in the mid 60s was what do they call it? The Sprite Lawn Boy promotion. And it was to introduce Sprite into the market. And somebody, not me, came up with the idea that it would be a dandy idea if we had a contest where people would enter to have their lawn mowed whilst enjoying a Sprite party. Great idea. We'll go over to their house, we'll cut the grass, their neighbors will be invited, and we'll serve them Sprite as an introduction to the drink.
Well, obviously they hired somebody to.
They certainly did. The guy we got doing 6 to 9 in the morning and noon to 1, he's got nothing to do between 9 and noon.
So you were cutting people's lawns.
And serving them Sprite.
I see. And were there any injuries reported?
The manager of the station came within a thread of being throttled by me. I remember one day it was a hot spell and it was pushing 100 degrees. And I had a pretty big lawn. And it's not only that I had to do it, I had to go and get a case of Sprite at the Coke plant, then go over to a hardware store and get the Lawn Boy Power Mower. And I'm not a good power mower guy.
No.
I had to start it up and fill it with gas.
And now you're full of gas all
I
the time.
don't know why I remember that. It's the worst promotion. I think it was the worst. No. Jumping into the jelly. That was the worst one. I think.
Jumping into the jelly? Oh, you have to tell that.
That was here
That was here. Oh,
in Winnipeg. Don't you remember? They filled a big tank with water and Jell-O.
mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to, make a whole big vat of jelly, and people would jump into it for whatever reason. And anyway, it didn't all set.
Okay.
So you had people nearly drowning in raspberry Jell-O. That was maybe the worst one as a promotion. But then the other one, Dave Sanderson mentioned this in a previous piece. Dave, of course, did the Free Press article about the one in BC, where we had a whole bunch of people, I think it was 100 of them, and they were each given a key that would start a car.
Yeah.
And the first time we ran the promotion, none of the keys started the car. So, of course, the worst feeling was the last guy.
Right.
He thought everybody else had lost, so his key was going to start the car, and it didn't. Well, lawsuits ensued.
Oh, boy.
But no, we settled everybody down, and we said we'll do it again in 2 weeks. And the promotion manager there, the funniest guy I know, a little Scotch guy named Alex Adamson, we're still in touch, breaking each other up. Anyway, he came to me as I showed up at the Automart to do the second promotion, and he said, "Don, we have a problem." Oh my God, what? He said, all of the keys start the car. So, of course, the first guy, well, there we have our winner, and everybody, get out of here, Yeah, well, I'd like to try my key. Oh, no need. Here, have a lollipop and go home. So that was probably the scariest one.
The wonderful world of promotion.
Oh, my God. Why?